Can you hear this song in the air? The song the angels sang to the shepherds. It's a song that'll never wear out. It's a song that'll never be flat. It's unquenchable, a song of love, of warmth, cheer, goodwill. There's a small town in Iowa where the county supervisors prohibited the playing of Christmas music in the courthouse because it was so difficult to get a conviction out of the juries. The Christmas carols made them soft. What a secret weapon. What if we could unleash Christmas carols on Putin? The song in the air is a song of goodwill. I found a Christmas version of the popular love chapter, 1 Corinthians 13. If I decorate my house perfectly with plaid bows, strands of twinkling lights, and shiny balls, but do not have love, I'm just another decorator. If I slave away in the kitchen, baking dozens of Christmas cookies, preparing gourmet meals, and arranging a beautifully adorned table at mealtime, but do not have love, I'm just another cook. If I trim the spruce with shimmering angels and crocheted snowflakes, attend a myriad of holiday parties, and sing in the choir's cantata, but do not focus on Christ, I have missed the point. Love stops the cooking to hug the child. Love sets aside the decorating to kiss the spouse. Love is kind, though harried and tired. Love does not envy another's home that has coordinated Christmas china and table linens. Love does not yell at the kids to get out of the way, but is thankful they are there to be in the way. Love does not give only to those who are able to give in return, but rejoices in giving to those who cannot. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never fails. Toys will break. Pearl necklaces will be lost. Golf clubs will rust. But giving the gift of love will endure. The song in the air is a song of love. The song in the air is a song of hope. It is unquenchable. It cannot be suppressed. It is irrepressible. The song cannot be stopped. They tried to shut the parents out, but Joseph and Mary were given a stable. There was a church who had difficulty finding a child to be the innkeeper. They didn't want to be so hard on Joseph and Mary and not have a room. But this innkeeper said, well, I'm sorry I don't have a room, but come in and have a drink. Another child innkeeper said, I'm sorry I don't have a room, but come on in. You can sleep in my bed and I'll go sleep in the barn. And Joseph, another child, was so surprised that he improvised on the spot and he said, look at this dump. Let's go find a stable. Oh, the song cannot be squelched. It was a custom in those days for the town musicians to gather around the house when a baby was born and to sing. Well, Jesus was far from home when he was born. There were no town musicians, so God sent an angel to sing. King Herod tried to kill the baby, but the wise men outfoxed him and went home a different way, different route, bypassing him so that he couldn't find the baby and execute him. Herod tried to stop the singing, but the angel sang. Can you hear the song in the air? The song is unquenchable. It is a song of hope. Some of America's greatest music came out of slavery. The white man brought people out of Africa, kidnapped people out of Africa, brought them here, told them where to live, what to do, governed their body, took away their children. The slave owner could not stop the singing. In spite of the suffering, in spite of the yearning for a new hope, in spite of yearning for freedom, in spite of it all, the slaves sang. And the spirituals are still inspiring us today. Perhaps some of you are finding it difficult this evening to hear the song, to hear the singing. COVID and the flu are rampant. There are deaths in some families. In some places, the month stretches longer than the paycheck. And perhaps you or a loved one are experiencing mental or physical health difficulties. Peace and goodwill seem beyond you. Well, two artists were commissioned to paint their conception of peace. Peace. The award was going to be great for the winner. And when the paintings were finished, distinguished judges came to judge. The first artist opened his painting, and it was a beautiful, serene, pastoral picture. A farmer was coming in from the field after a day's work. His wife was cooking. The children were playing at the fireplace. At the heart, there was such a peaceful scene that the judges said, "That's it. That's the winner." But then one said, "Well, we need to look at the other painting too." So the other artist showed his painting. It was not a pastoral scene. It was a raging waterfall that created a mist. The whole painting just spoke of hostility and anger. And the judges had to look carefully because over on the side was a branch of a tree coming out of a rock. And on the end of the branch was a little nest. And on the nest was a little bird, a mother bird, singing with all of her heart in the midst of the turmoil. And the judges said, "That's the winner. That's peace. In the midst of pain, in the midst of suffering, that's peace." Can you hear the song in the air? It's a song of love. It's a song of hope. Will you open your heart to the Christ child? Will you hear the singing? Will you tell God there is room in your life for Jesus? And then relax and hear the singing.